Welcome back to the Floor is Lava Challenge for episode 4, where things unfortunately are going to have to change with me, Mr. Seeley P. I've been asked by a lot of people when the next episode's coming. Here it is. I've forgotten where I got to, and I forgot what I'd explained, and we're on 26,860. I am having to make a change in direction, literally and figuratively. Because I've encountered a problem which I just completely overlooked. I don't know how I managed it. The other thing I was going to say was, I don't know if did I show these, the concrete plates. I've been putting the concrete plates in and various different things just to try and get a smoother transition up across this log bridge, and and I've put some concrete plates up that way and cleared that, because those tall trees there, I'm heading for those. I need more money. End of. I need a lot of money. I will show you why. The other thing I want to show you is on here. Let's get that on and that. Where's it not overloading? Why is that saying it's empty? There were 2,000 litres in that a minute ago. Anyway, when I said this had a maximum capacity of 2,000 litres, or whatever it was, it said in the description. It doesn't. You can put loads in it. It just seems to fill up and fill up, so it's not too much of a problem. You'll see in just a moment if I can get these in. Do that like that. What have we got in there? 3,871. I can keep putting in there if I want to. There we go. Start overloading. And I've been continuing with this, so we've got 32,000 litres in climbing in here. Careful I don't step in the ground. We've got 87,326 litres. I've been topping this up to try and get it as full as I can, because I need that to run. I'm also going to put in my next production, but I need at least 40 grand for that. Honestly, I can't believe, as if this wasn't hard enough already. I've got a pile of wood there, pile of wood there, pile of wood there, which I'm not selling yet because I'm going to need the wood. So I thought, right, I'll head up, I'm going to get those tall trees, we'll cut a load of those down. The only way these plates would go nice and flat, they would follow the curve of the hill, but only if I went directly up it. If I went at an angle, I lost bits, it sort of clipped into the plates, which is fine. And I got all that up here with my same process of using my plates, running my plates out, cutting the tree down, coming up with the winch, bringing them with the winch, dragging them down, put them into the... that's what I've been doing. We've cleared a fair amount, we've done a fair bit. But here's where I've encountered my problem. Not that one, that one. And it is here that I'm aiming for this. My causeway is heading that direction. I'm heading for that. There. But that's what I suddenly realised. I don't own the land. I got out a little way and then looked. So I was trying to work out my direction that I needed to go in. I was adjusting the plate direction. The annoying thing is, this plate doesn't overlap with this plate. I would have to buy that one, or that one, and that one to get to that field. Because my plan was, once I get to that field and I can plough it, I can then use a plough, and I can use the plough to create roads rather than putting the plates down, which will be a cheaper alternative all round. That one, 942,876. That one, 760,487. So then I thought, right, change direction. Let's go up the hill here. If it means I've got to cut trees down, because what I was doing originally, I said, I'm literally just going to clear a path. I'm not going to go too far out either side of that way, heading out to the field. And then decided, well, if I need the money, I'm going to go as far out as I can with my plates. So as far as my plates will stretch, I'm kind of getting out and I'm going out and doing a long, and then doing an arc around the end, then extending out. Every time I get to a stump, I'll dry the stump out, keep going with my plates, and that's what I've been doing. Brilliant. Then realise I'm going to get up here, bang a left, get to those tall trees. I'll say bang a left, they're literally just there. Get to those tall trees, and then realised they're here on this plate, which is 1,012,000. So I can't get to those either. So, you see the tall trees there? They're on this bit. I can get to them. So another change in direction. We're going to put a third leg out towards those. I'm going to be cutting the trees as I go, but there's, you know, per cut there's more timber. I'm going to just keep cutting that. I mean, that's the long and short of it. But what I'm intending doing now, when I said I'm going to change direction, oh, it's not bad, 36,000, literally and figuratively. I'm going to start the ploughing situation now, I think. That's probably for the best. I'm still going to need some more money. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's going to work, we might have to buy a tractor, which is going to be a potentially, if I can get a cheap one, 40 grand, maybe I can get an even cheap one. If I subsoil, I'm going to need 120 horsepower or more. Oh, I don't know what to do for the best. What I might do is skip ahead now and get some more of this produced. Like I say, I need 40 grand for the next production. When I get the next production in, I can get some more logs in. This was what I said. It was, so sort of logging empire will gradually build. When we can get to the field, then we can get our farm set up. But this is going to take way longer to get to that point than I envisaged. I mean, I knew it was going to take a while, but I think being able to plough means I can plough out, you know, I can do a route out, and then I can plough round my next arc, which means I can then go around, cut trees down, drag them back, far easier than keep running the plates out and having to keep moving the plates. Because the ploughing can then be cultivated back over, it can be turned into fields, I can do whatever after that, because, you know, I'm just ploughing a forest floor rather than putting in bridges, concrete plates, and, you know, helium deer, we've got some. That's cool. So I need to head out that direction towards those tall trees. I'm going to go probably from this corner would make sense, out in that direction. But I need a bit more money. So what I'm going to do is see you in a minute when I've got a whole load more of these. We'll get them sold. I might skip through a couple of months. The frustrating thing is, I keep thinking, if I skip through a couple of months, that's a couple of months I could have been logging. But I need the ploughing thing sorted out. Do I do that now? What have we got available? Let's have a look, shall we? If we go to our ploughs, that's 8 grand, but it only connects on one way, which means it's got to be pulled. Requires 180 horsepower. That requires 260 horsepower, which I don't have. 6 meters, 17 grand. But I know that can be pushed. Question is, with the 3-point attachment, which is just here, where's the 3-point attacher? There. Do you reckon I could get away with pushing that plough with this? The other thing I want to do is I want to put tracks on this, because this I found when I used it on initially before I upgraded, it slides on hills horrendously. I'll get up a hill up here, get the winch on, before I can even get the winch attached it's sliding back down the hill, so I don't need to put tracks on it. Or now look for the next upgraded piece of machinery. I don't know what to do. If I spend 17 grand on that plough and it doesn't work, and a subsoiler gets pulled behind, which will be no good, that plough could work because I can technically push it. What about a front cultivator? I did quite clearly say ploughing, didn't I? That was how I could make the roads, but we could cultivate them. So I mean, this is a change in direction. This is from what I originally intended. The floor is still lava, but I've just got to work out a different way of getting to everything. I need some time to think. Bear with me. Thinking complete. So I just sat here making ticking whirring sounds, just staring at the wall until my brain worked. I don't need to cultivators, ploughs, that kind of stuff. I just need a forestry mulcher, one that goes on a skid steer. That's all I need. For anyone that's already commented to say such a thing, forestry equipment. Pre-north. Oh, skid steer loader tools, maybe. I should just think, is there anything under the CSZ pack? I don't think there is there? But what have we got? There we go. 9,500 is cheaper than the plough. 65 horsepower required. Change the main colour. Actually, let's make it bright red so we can see it. And remember, we've got to buy, not lease. Let's see, shall we? I mean, the plough would have been wider, but I think unless it's actually on the attachment that I was going to use, which is the 3-point link one, which allows you to attach. The fact that all these things work on it, I'm quite surprised, because I think it's designed just for moving 3-point link bits of equipment around. I don't think, because a cultivator plough normally has to be lowered into the ground, I don't think just putting it into the ground would work. So the question now is, does this just... well, I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? I'll say, does this just take out stumps, or will this mulch the ground? Let's go from here. It is slightly wider than the wheels, so if it does work, we're going to be alright. Moment of truth. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, get in. That went at a funny angle, didn't it? Why did it do that? Maybe? I thought I hadn't touched the ground then. I was going to say, no, I don't want to lose this piece of equipment. Right, so, mulch cultivator, we are creating a track, a pathway for ourselves. This was the only way this was going to work now. I could have just decided, you know what, forget it. You know, I was talking to Mrs. LP about it, and I said, I can't believe what I've done. And someone was asking me at Lama about when the next episode was coming, and I said, I don't know, because I've encountered this problem, and I'm trying to work out how to solve it. And someone said to me at Lama, just buy them. Just buy the plots of land off camera. People won't know. And this was a conversation I had with DJ while I was at Lama. I'm too honest for my own good. I can't, in all good conscience, knowing that I did it, pretend that I didn't. You know, that's just not me. I can't. So, it does mean now, if I want to, I can get out to more stumps to grind them if I want. But as I was saying, what I can do from here, I'll just keep that at the right angle. Got to make sure that I'm still doing the ground. There you go. I could do a loop round past all the next set of trees, so I can walk straight out to them. I haven't got to put plates out anymore. And then once this is done, if I wanted to, I could just return it back to forestry floor. As you can see, you've got these patches with this ground stuff. It is still doing what it should be doing. It is still mulching the ground. It's just this has got this ground cover on it. Just find that sweet spot where I've got enough oomph, you know. I'm still going to need to use the winch to drag trees and stuff. But what it will also mean, what I'm going to try and do now, actually. And the great thing about this is, like I said, it's not concrete slabs, it's not bridges. We have just mulched the ground a little bit. It's not horrendous devastation to the forest floor kind of thing. Let's do that. It works. It works. Bump down those. This is where it does get a little bit teeth rattly. But at the top end as well, I can head out that way. But obviously now I can't get to those trees. I mean, I can get to those trees, but I can't chop them down or anything like that. When I get to the edge of the land, it won't let me do the mulching either. bonk, 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 bonk. Now we've used a chunk of our money, which is not what I was intending. So what I need to do is get into the next factory, get that chugging away. I can see where those trees are. We've got to aim out that direction. So once I've cut the trees off that track, what I'll do is just... Actually, I don't need to alter my direction. If I carry straight on, it does mean doing this as well. I can stick the stump grinder on the front and just follow the track out, stump grind as I go. I can head straight up to those tall trees from there. So this will work. It is working. It's what we needed next. I'll see you in a bit. We need some more money. Definitely need some more money. We're into December, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I did? The last bit of recording? That was a few days ago. I've been chugging away on this because, yeah, like I said when I first started doing this, I'm enjoying doing it. So, what I did with my mulchy cultivated type doodaddery, this thing, I took the track out. It will get light in a minute. And then what I did was took a route around, taking in the next ring of trees. So as you can see, I weaved around in and out the trees and did another ring. Now I haven't done the trees up there yet. I've done these ones here, cut all these out. I cut a track leading further in that direction towards the tall trees. You can see the first of the tall trees there. And this track, got to make sure I stay on it, runs around, and like I say, in the light you'll see a bit better. So I've cut back all the way here. I've gone a little bit further that direction. I've gone, you can see the track winding up there. And this is all the wood I've got. And it's a fair amount. Like I said, I've been busy. So in November and December, we're into December now, but the rest of October, November, December, this is the amount of pallets of planks we've got. I did some more wood chipping. I'm going to show you some more of that in a minute. You don't have to chop up. You don't even have to chop the trees up. You can put a whole tree in, no problem at all. We've got 60,000 litres of wood chip in there. I've got a stack 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 there. Which is for the next production. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, I'm going to stick the rest of the... What's the rest? I'm going to put these in to sell. Don't know what the price is. I haven't got a clue. Oh, so I did two then. That's all right. Drop that. There we go. Four up. 3, that'll do. Oh, we'll hit 40 grand, no problem, that's good. Oh, I've got a stack of wood, at the sawmill as well. Now what I've been doing, well there, that's the target I needed. Yeah, what I've been doing is combinations of, have I left any out? Did I leave any out? Oh, there you go, look. So running the tracks out and then doing the trees right next to where I've gone through, but then the trees that are a little bit further out, still using the boards, but generally 2 at a time. I'm managing to reach 2 at a time. If it's any more than that, then I can probably run a track out that way or whatever I need to do. So a combination of cutting my own cultivated mulched tracks and using the boards and using the winch and then dragging it all back, and it's taken a long time. It has, and I said, maybe I said I didn't know, so I thought I didn't. You know, you've seen me using the bow saw, you've seen me cutting trees down. I might do another little clip snippet. That's not quite what I was intending, but that's okay. So after the production I'm going to put in now, I've got another one on my list that I want to tick off, and then if I can get enough lumber in all 3 and running, that's when hopefully we can start racking our money up to buy the next plots of land. That's the theory. I'm still not going to do farmland until I reach that plot. If I reach that plot, and then we can plough. Then we can plough farmland. I think that's the best way of doing it, because I made my decision to use that mulcher. It was the only way I was going to get it to work realistically, without the next episode being in a 2 months' time or something. You know, when I finally got there and had enough money. Oh, that wasn't so well done. So what I'll do is restock the sawmill. We'll put the other one in. I'll get that going. It's a fairly new one actually. So that's good. If I keep the sawmill really stocked up, I mean I could skip it 2, 3, 4 months because I've got the production up and running. As long as I can keep it stocked with wood. Oh, that's the other thing I've done. I cut myself a little bit. I just didn't have enough room. I was going around the side to drop wood off all the time, and it was too tight. So I thought, you know what, it was my own fault because of where I placed it. So I've got a little bit left here. I've got 99,000 litres in there. I must have restocked it this morning already. Don't think we'll take any more now. There's nothing small enough. So that runs at 100,000 litres full capacity. So as that chugs down, I've still got more here. We're all good, right? So I'm still going too close to that. That's fine. So let's show you what I was talking about. If I can grab one of these out, rather than cutting them all up into smaller chunks. At one point I think I had 13,000 litres in this. That's to work without knocking it over. There we go. So that should be sitting on, what's that on now? 3,000. Jump in, start the engine, do that. There we go. So I'm going to get some more wood chips in through that. So I'm thinking, because the productions are making me more money than just selling wood directly, it would be crazy. Can I pick 3 of those up? Okay. It would be a bit bonkers to just sell the wood directly at the moment. Like I said, I needed to get to a point selling wood where I could get my first production up and running. Now that's done. It's more precious a commodity. There we go. Come on. I'm curious. What's that sitting on? I should have taken that. That's weird. Should the other one, no problem. Anyway, I'll get that in some point. Oh, there you go. Push that forward a little bit. Right, so then, production, what am I going for? Well, I'm going to put on this plot here, in front, which I thought was nice and flat before, but it's not. You can see now as the sun's coming up, how much more I've cleared. Tall trees, that's what I'm heading for. So in this gap here, we're going for... I can't remember how big this is, but... Production, factories, that. Oh, it's 45, not 40. That's alright, it doesn't matter. Factory coal, we're going to be making charcoal. Oh, it doesn't take much room at all. It goes this way round. I was hoping it would be as close to... Oh, price is going up. Oh, where was it? I had it 45.2 something. There we go. That'll do. Let's put it in. Oh, cool. It's added some ground. Yes. So, we'll get this running. So we'll get some bags of charcoal, so we can get the planks running, bags of charcoal running. What I'll do is I'll just mulch around the edge of that to join that up and that up, so I get myself a bit more ground. So what I want to do now is put, I think it goes to the front here, manage production, if I recall correctly, was here. There we go. Packet of charcoal. Just wood in, charcoal out. So next job, let's get some, be careful where I stand. The sun's moving fast, isn't it? Seems really dark here all of a sudden. Right, anyway, enough of that. Still running, we're looking at now 67,000 litres, how much on that? Just over 1,000 litres left. And I'm not about to pick up too much with this at a time, but enough to get it running. I'm not too sure what the capacity is on that actually. That's too much. God, seriously? I can't remember where the sell wood trigger is. I'm sure this goes here at the front. Say I'm sure. Is it round in here? Oh, there you go. 3,200 litres in. How's that looking? It's not going to be as much as the other one, but we can get that one running right. So we've got planks, we've got charcoal, and then the next one I will be aiming for, which is going to take a little bit longer, is going to be firewood. Not firewood. Wood pellets. Was it wood pellets? I'm trying to think what it was now. I'm sure it was pellets. I think put some more wood chips. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the wood pellet thing requires wood chips. That's why I'm running wood chip through and putting it into the global goods bag. Because when I have got the money to buy it, I will purchase it. Now, what I'll need to... It wouldn't let me landscape. So I'm going to put a big pile here. And I'll get that all in. Hopefully the sun will come up and we'll be able to see this in all its glory with the sun up. Well, let's see. I don't really want to spend a lot of money landscaping, but hopefully we won't have to. Sculpting, soften. Ah, there we go, that's better. It's not costing too much. The trouble is the light's terrible. So what are we doing there? Is that as good as we're going to get? Yeah, we'll do some more mulch around the side of it as well. So give me a few minutes, get some more wood in there. We'll get this up and running. So what am I on? Phase 4? Phase 4, I don't know. I've lost track. It's been a while, and because of the time it's taken in between, which, like I said before, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. But and I know not everyone likes this, not everyone wants to see it. But a lot of people have been asking me when am I doing the next one. So that's why I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm enjoying it. So. I need to save up enough money to get a different... Oh, I'll put the tracks on this, that's what I was going to say as well. It cost me 600 to put tracks on this. How's 8,000 looking? Oh blimey, this is only going to take what, 20,000 litres at a time? That's not horrendous. I might bring some more wood around. Love that sound. Yeah, I might bring some more wood round to put in here as well. And as I said, some more wood chip too. And so it's nearly 11:15. We're looking good. I've cleared a fair bit of the wood actually. The pole over there, the pole that was there, most of the pole there. Got a little bit left there, not a huge amount. Turned out I needed 30,000 litres. I put a ton there, so that should keep that chugging away. It needs very thin stuff, like most do, to fill up completely, but it's 30,000 litres. So that's now chugging away. I need to bring some more over and put it on there. What else? Oh yeah, the wood chips. Yeah, that's cracking away. I've had up to 25,000 litres in there, so that's running. We're over 100,000 litres there, 104. And that's in preparation for the next production, which will be, I don't know when that episode's going to happen. The rate this is going, it's absolutely bonkers. Who knows? But what I'm going to do now is mulch the bits in between, just to tidy up. I've got to be careful because this mulcher does actually stump grind as well. So you have to be careful because I think you can probably even take trees out with it. It does stump grinding pretty effectively. I don't want to catch a tree and then end up losing it. Some of them it happens. It just wham, the tree disappears. So all I'll do is just tidy up these bits, get them mulched. Am I happy about the decision I made? The route I had to go? It's not what I was intending. However, it was the more honest route to take, I think. Like I say, I could have probably just said, oh look, I had these bits of land all along, but that seemed a little bit off. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you still enjoy it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm having fun. So if you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.